Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new here, my name is Arif and I'm a first year student at ESSEC Business School enrolled in the Grand École MIM program. And in today's video, we're going to be exploring the idea of starting your ESSEC MIM journey at different campuses. So as you might be aware, ESSEC has 3 campuses, one in France, one in Singapore and one in Morocco. And when you apply to the program, you have to choose from one of the 2 options, France or Singapore. Now every student who applies for the ESSEC MIM program has to go through this path. They have to decide which country they want to work and study in. They have to look at the job economy, maybe the job market, maybe the industry they want to work in. Maybe you select Singapore because you think you might not be that comfortable with French. Or maybe you select the French campus because you want to learn about the French culture and study and work in Europe. Now since for every student the choice of the starting campus would be based on a lot of factors, it is pointless to compare as to which is the best option. So instead, in this video I have invited some of my super school seniors who have studied in both campuses to share their journey and tell about their experience. So without wasting any further time, let's hop into our first conversation with Noor. So first of all, thank you Noor for being a part of this, and so first of all, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yeah. Hi everyone, so I'm Noor, I'm from Beirut, Lebanon. I'm a second year MIM student at ESSEC. I started my first year in Singapore. I did business management in Asia track and now doing the second and last year in Sarji. I'm part of the Accenture Strategic Business Analytics chair.
Okay, so first of all, you said that you started in Singapore and now are in Sarji. So that would be the first question. Why did you choose Singapore over Sarji?
I love Singapore. One of the main reasons why I chose ESSEC was because of the campus in Singapore. I love the culture, it's so diverse, it's so rich in history. I've always wanted to travel around there. So, but also not only for like the country and the diversity, but also for the junior consultant experience at ESSEC in Singapore, which is special to the Singapore campus. We worked on 3 projects, one with a multinational company, the second one was with an NGO, and we went to Cambodia to present our case, and it was really eye-opening because even though we had so many information from the NGO and online and we did a lot of research, but going there and seeing the NGO, how much positive impact it had on these students and those kids, and it was just amazing, and so that was great as well. And
as far as I know, you already know French, so wasn't that a deciding factor, as because if you come to France and you already know French, maybe you'll be able to adjust in the French culture more easily as to if you went to Singapore. So was that a deciding factor, or were you more inclined towards Singapore because you already had an experience in the French culture?
I was not more interested, but I wanted to start there because I wanted that first international experience where I'm totally out of my comfort zone, something completely new. I'll be really having this new experience. I learned Mandarin, so I learned a new language. I discovered so much about the history of so many countries around Singapore as well. So I really wanted this type of experience at first.
Great. Then why come to France in the second year? Why not continue?
So if you want, the added value in the Sarji campus is the chairs. So I wanted to be part of the Accenture Strategic Business Analytics chair because this is the career that I want to pursue after ESSEC. And also of course I wanted to come and live here, and later on I'd like to work here, so yeah.
Okay, so you said that you started in Singapore and then you came here to France. So can you just share something interesting about the Singapore campus that you might not get in the France campus?
Of course. So as I said, first you have the refresher courses, which is similar to what you a student would have in Sarji, but also there's the junior consultant experience, which is different. It's only unique to Singapore. And then there's what I did, business management in Asia track. And there are other tracks that are specific to the Singapore campus, which you will take over 6 months from January to end of June. And you will have also a study trip. Our study trip was supposed to be in Taiwan, but due to COVID that went out of the window. But so that's the thing that is specific about Singapore.
Okay, great. Yeah, okay. So yeah, even this information is available in our website if somebody wants to check.
Yeah.
The specialization track you have to choose basically in your second or the third trimester in Singapore if you're starting there. Now, suppose you're right now in your second year in France. If given the chance to restart, would you go on the same path or would you actually... Okay, so you answered that you definitely choose the same path. Any pointers as to what a student should actually think about when they're choosing their starting campus? Is like their career aspiration, the country they want to work in, the culture they want to learn about, anything else apart from all these things that a student should think about?
So as you said, it depends on what each person's interests are and what are their career goals. But really, the good thing about ESSEC is about MIM is how flexible it is. So even if you decided to start in Cergy, but at some point in time you said, I want to go to Singapore, you can do that. So I started in Singapore, but also many students joined us in January who were in Cergy first. So it's also flexible. You have the option to change or to try something else. But for me, starting in Singapore was the best choice I made. It was an amazing experience. And coming back here to Cergy to learn more and do the chairs is also great.
Okay, so just one additional question I think that I wanted to ask on my own front. Now, since you did 1 year in Singapore, do you think that looking for a job in Singapore would be easier now since you have that Singapore experience, or like, do you have you decided that you would want to work in Europe only? Would you be open to looking for opportunities in Singapore, or you want to work in Europe?
I am looking for an opportunity in Singapore right now. And I think I remember when I was in Singapore and I went to for advice from the career center. Definitely, that's if you want the advice that I got, that you will definitely have more opportunities open to you because I've already lived there for a year, and because now if you want to, I learn a little bit of Mandarin. I know the culture, so I think it definitely makes things easier.
So thank you. That's all I think I want to ask, and thanks a lot for accepting this request or helping me with the same. And now, after hearing about what Noor had to share, let's hop on to our second conversation with one of my most helpful seniors, Sam. Thank you so much, Sam, for helping me out with this. And first of all, why don't you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Alright, so hi, I'm Sam. My real name is Alberto Nicolas Marcos Quinto, but you can call me Sam. I am from the Philippines, and I'm in my third year in the ESSEC Masters in Management or MIM program. I am currently working as an apprentice in data science for BNP Paribas, and before that, I've done a couple of internships with other tech firms like Amazon and Palico, private equity fintech. And during my free time, I like to watch basketball, and I'm a huge fan of the Lakers and LeBron James. So yeah, very happy to do this with you, and feel free to ask me any questions.
Yeah, thank you, Sam. And since I know that you started in France, so first of all, my question would definitely be with that. Like, you're coming from the Philippines, and after that, like, why did you choose France? Because Singapore was right there next to you. So, what influenced your decision to come to France for ESSEC?
You know, initially it has been that fact that Singapore is just right next to me. For like $100 I can fly to Singapore and back in a few hours, right? So I wanted to go far away from my comfort zone, try something new. But eventually, in retrospect, I realized a couple of things that I probably should have considered more. On one end, I was still drawn to Singapore because I was very interested in the corporate finance track and having an earlier access to it in the first year of my studies, and I was also kind of drawn with a close-knit community of the ESSEC APAC campus. But really, why I chose the France campus was, number one, I wanted to do something different. Number two, the chairs and the classes that I was interested in taking were there. And number three, I wanted to do internships very early, and I wanted to do an apprenticeship program in ESSEC first, which required me to spend my first year in France.
Now, since you chose the France campus, can you tell us something unique about the France campus, which students would not get if they choose the Singapore campus, like something unique?
I'll answer it both in physical terms and in learning terms, right? Physically, the France campus is much bigger. You have access to definitely more people, more nationalities, a wider campus. You have access to free sports facilities. You can take free martial arts lessons. You can do basketball, whatever. But why I really chose it was for the learning part, right? In the France campus, I wanted to specialize in digital and data ASAP, and I wanted the flexibility to choose my classes from the get-go. What I wanted from the Singapore campus was a corporate finance track, and as much as I wanted, both, I had to choose between doing corporate finance first or digital and data classes first, and I chose digital and data. And I've had a very good experience with the chair so far, and the skills that I've gotten early on, learning about coding, learning how to, because I did not know how to code before, learning about data, and all that was very instrumental in me getting this role as a data scientist in BNP Paribas.
Okay, great. Now, since you have spent, as far as I know, you've spent the entirety of your studies at the Singapore, at the France campus only, and not at the Singapore campus. So, if suppose you're given the chance to restart, would you do something like spending the first year in France maybe, and then after that going to Singapore, something like that? Would you change something in your studies if you're given the chance?
Yeah, definitely. I've always thought about spending time in the Singapore campus. Maybe COVID just ruined all the plans. But even if even with or without COVID, looking back, I should have spent maybe a corporate finance track summer in Singapore, or maybe the fintech track that just opened. In hindsight, I think those would have been great learning opportunities, and I would very much want to be integrated into the small, tight-knit network in the Singapore campus. Also, I have a lot of friends already from the people that work there, and some current students there. So it would be great to meet them in person.
And just as a last thing, right now, if somebody is applying in round 3 and round 4, what would you advise someone to look for? Maybe it's a career aspiration thing, maybe it's a location thing, geography thing, anything to look for when they are trying to choose their campus, the France campus or the Singapore campus?
Okay, so for me, it's just really 4 things. Number 1, it depends from where you're coming from. If you're like me, you come from Asia, or if you come from Europe or North America, maybe France is closer. Do you want to be closer to home, or do you want to be far from your comfort zone? That's one thing that you can look at. Number 2, I suggest that you look at the classes, right? What classes can you take in the Singapore campus? What classes can you take in the France campus, or the Cergy campus? In France or in Paris or in Cergy, in the Cergy campus, we have a wider array of classes. There's more classes to choose from, but you can take on many tracks, but certain classes are available only on certain trimesters. Whereas in the Singapore campus, there is a certainty of getting a range of classes in a certain specialization. Like if I want to do operations, I can get all the operations classes. If I want to do corporate finance, I can get all the corporate finance classes and finish that track ASAP. Whereas in the Cergy campus, you have to bid for them. There's no certainty of getting the classes you want, but there's a wider range to choose from. So look at the classes that you want and what your plan is, what you want to specialize in. Number 3, I want you to really think about, do you want to be part of a tight, close-knit community, or do you want to just float around and change people that you're in class with for the first year? What I really like about the Singapore campus is what I'm missing from the Cergy campus. In the Cergy campus, it's hard to develop long-term friendships, and it's hard to really integrate into the community because you're going to be with people that you will not be classmates with for the next term. So for this term, I'm classmates with XYZ people. In the next term, we're all taking different classes. Some of them are internships, or you might be in an internship. So it's really hard to develop, that long-term connection. Whereas in the Singapore campus, you'll be with the same people for a year, right? And it's a close, very tight-knit community. You'll see everyone. And I guess a 4th thing to consider is, do you want to do an internship or an apprenticeship ASAP, right? Because in the Singapore campus, if you start there, you have to wait for a year before you're able to do an internship or an apprenticeship. That's okay, right? Because that means that you can focus on your studies, focus on developing relationships, focus on networking, and developing a brand in Asia. And then you can go to France, or you can stay in Singapore for whatever reason, right? Eventually. Whereas in the French campus, you can do an internship immediately after your first term or your second term, depending on how fast you accomplish a few requirements. and then you have access to an apprenticeship after that, after your first year, which you would normally not have in Singapore.
Okay, so Sam, I think that was everything that I wanted to ask. And first of all, thank you so much for helping me with this. And you've been a mentor since day one that I received my admit, and was really glad having this conversation with you. And hopefully we'll have another call soon about your entire journey at MIM, at ESSEC. So yeah, looking forward to that call. And thank you so much for helping me with this.
All right, I'm glad to help you with this too. And yeah, keep in touch. Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you. Now we have heard from people who started in Singapore and in France, so let's hear one more perspective from one more student who started in Singapore and now is in France. So first of all, thank you Harshit so much for agreeing to do this, and let's go ahead and start with it. So why don't you introduce yourself to the viewers?
Sure, thank you Arif. My name is Harshit Agrawal and I am a third year Masters in Management student at ESSEC Business School. I have a Bachelor's in Computer Science Engineering from India. After working in India for 1 year as a software engineer, I decided to pursue my master's and I shifted to Singapore, where I started my MIM course in ESSEC. I stayed there for a year. I did an internship in Singapore, and then I moved to the main campus in France, where I did a chair in ESSEC. I did the SBA chair, that is the Strategic Business Analytics chair, and currently I'm interning at Uber in Paris.
So great, that's been a great journey. So first of all, the very first question that I wanted to ask, why did you start in Singapore? Like, why not France? What was the reason behind that?
Well, the main reason for me starting in Singapore was that it's a very small campus and it's compact, and I always knew that once I establish myself in a smaller campus, I can always move to the bigger campus. So having said that, the main reasons of starting in Singapore was simply that I wanted to experience life in an Asian country, and there was no better place to start with rather than Singapore. So Singapore being the business hub of Asia, I felt like it's a very good opportunity for me to just go there and experience life, and then move to the main campus to experience the rest of the things which ESSEC has to offer.
So did you have this plan beforehand that you will start in Singapore and then move to France? Or after studying in Singapore for 1 year, you decide later on? Because a lot of people have that concept that Singapore will be good for consulting, management consulting. ESSEC does have that options there. So after looking at career opportunities, maybe you thought of shifting to France, or even in the initial stages, was career aspirations, career opportunities a motivator towards starting in Singapore?
Definitely yes. While I was applying, so I applied in round 1, and of course we have to give our campus preference at the start. So I did a bit of research about Singapore and about France and where I really want to work and experience life. What I came up was simply the fact that I want to experience job opportunities in both the markets, because both Paris and Singapore are very fascinating, and they have their own perks and own kind of opportunities which they can offer to one. So as I said, I started in Singapore because it's very small, a very smaller, closely knit group. It was my first time moving out of India, so I thought, why not establish yourself first, like settle down easily in ESSEC first, work there for some time. I was very lucky to get an internship in Singapore, experience life there, and then move to the bigger campus, because I always knew that ESSEC really has that flexibility where we can take our time to experiment with so many things. So I knew somewhere or the other that I'm not missing out on the life in the main campus as well. So I thought, why not start in Singapore and then move to the main campus in France.
Since you started in Singapore, can you tell us something unique about that campus which students might not get if they start in France?
Definitely. One outstanding feature which we have in the Singapore campus is that the students and the management, by management I mean the admin, the faculties, and all these people are really very close to each other in terms of talking to them, in terms of approaching the professors, in terms of approaching the career services, in terms of approaching the marketing team, any team in Singapore. It's very easy for people to just go and talk to them, and that really made a big difference for me personally, because I really wanted to understand as to what their motivation is to be here in Singapore, and then of course look for career opportunities over there.
Okay, so one more thing that I wanted to ask is, if suppose you're given the chance to restart your entire MIM journey, would you still choose to start in Singapore and then come here in France, or would you switch your starting campus? Maybe start in France and then go to Singapore?
I will start in Singapore because see, it's very important to understand that every person who comes to ESSEC has a different journey. You really need to dig in the information beforehand, be it starting in Singapore or in France, as to what you want to do and what you expect in those next 6 months or 9 months. So the information is there on the web. So you really need to read through that. You need to have I'm not expecting people to have a definite plan, but at least have some idea what you're doing. So for me personally, yes, I would start in Singapore because my first 9 months were amazing. I really made some really nice friends, and as I said, it's a smaller cohort over there. So we really mixed up well with different nationalities as well. So everything went really amazing for me in Singapore, and then the tracks are really good over there. Again, smaller classroom, we can really talk to the professors face to face and everything. So for me, yes, but for others or for anyone else, I would say that everyone has a different kind of preferences and journeys. So you really need to study more and more about ESSEC before taking that decision.
And I think that answers the last question that I wanted to ask, that if somebody is looking to apply now in round 3 or round 4, what is it that they should look for when they're choosing their starting campus? Like, depending upon their journey, maybe Singapore is a better campus for them to start.
Yeah.
And obviously you can choose to move to Singapore or to France later on in your curriculum. So yeah. So I guess that was it, and thank you so much, Harshit, for giving your opinion upon this, and I hope that our viewers are able to get something out of this, and it helps them decide their starting campus. So thanks a lot, and I guess I'll talk to you soon.
Sure, thank you, Arif, and thank you so much for this.
So yeah, basically these were 3 of my seniors, 2 of whom started in Singapore and now are in France, and 1 started in France and studied his entire MIM curriculum at France. And just to tell you about my thinking process as well for opting for the France campus, I guess the main reason was being able to select my own courses. I wanted that flexibility to explore different opportunities, even though I had a path in mind even before I applied. And the reason I wanted this flexibility is because when you move along your journey and you learn new things, there can be a few times where you have to take a step back, give yourself some headspace and rethink your past decisions. And hence, I opted for a campus that gave me that flexibility. And obviously, one of the major reasons is I wanted to start an internship or an apprenticeship as soon as possible, and only France provided me that option. And yeah, right now, after spending around 5 months in France, I would surely love to spend a trimester or 2 in Singapore, but right now I'm not thinking about that. Maybe sometime later in the MIM journey. I hope my seniors and I were able to give you some valuable information through our experience, and it helps you decide your starting campus. I have videos coming up every single week, so do consider subscribing to the channel, and if you like this video, please make sure to give this a thumbs up. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.